Hey everybody, Curtis here. Gonna do another pedal demo of the hand-wired Sweet Honey Overdrive by Mad Professor. Just a little history. It's designed by BJF, and BJF Electronics is a wonderful electronic designer in Finland, and he makes great pedals. BJFE. Essentially, his pedals were such high demand, handmade in Finland, that he contracted out some variations of his pedals. And so this is a variation of the Honeybee Overdrive. And so they're supposed to be somewhat similar. I've owned both. You can watch some of my other demos with Honeybee Overdrive in them. I had the Sweet Honey Overdrive first, and it was the longest overdrive on my board. I had it on my board. Everything else had changed over a number of years. I had one on my board, and just an awesome pedal. I'm going to show you why I like it in this demo, and why I think it's just a really great overdrive. Just to back up a little bit on that history, so Mad Professor builds these pedals, hand wires some of these Mad Professor effects, and then they built circuit board versions because the hand-wired ones were so popular. The original BJF E pedals were so popular, still hand makes them. So popular that people wanted just like the original ones in Finland, so he contracted them to Donner, and that is the barefoot Honeybee Overdrive. And so but this is a hand-wired Mad Professor one, and I have personally not owned the circuit board one. I have a good friend who has had both at the same time, done a very great comparison, and essentially he was hoping to sell his hand-wired, have some extra cash in his pocket, and keep the circuit board. In the end, he couldn't do it. He sold the circuit board and kept the hand-wired. And so, anyways, I'll show you why I love this pedal. I'm going to use my Gibson ES335, so it's humbuckers, and my Swart AST, and it even sounds really great with single coils as well. But I wanted to use higher output pickups just to show you how pick sensitive or attack sensitive this overdrive pedal is. And so here's my clean tone. And here is with the pedal engaged, and I'm going to be hitting the strings softer and lighter, and just to give you an idea, that's where I think this pedal really shines. Now once again, that didn't sound really too different than my clean tone, and this is exactly how I like to use this pedal. That's just a regular strum, so a normal strum, but often when I'm playing songs I get a little passionate about it, and then I like to dig in a little bit more, so I'll do a normal strum and then a strum digging in. I'll play the same thing, maybe in a little less attack on my hand, more like I would at the beginning of a song. I love it because at the beginning of a song I can turn the overdrive pedal on, and kind of much like an amp, I find this puts the overdrive into your hand rather than having to stomp on a pedal to really take that chorus to the next level or the bridge to the next level. I find your pick attack with this overdrive set, specifically on these settings, for me, with both of my guitars, it really just takes the overdrive to another level. And so I'm just going to do that again. And I'm just gonna, you know. And the differences, I should say, between this and the Sweet Honey Overdrive, to me, the Honey Overdrive is a little bit more of a darker pedal overall. It's not as bright as a Sweet Honey Overdrive. And it also should be noted that the middle knob is a focus knob, not a tone knob. Now, it does affect the tone, but it affects how the overdrive acts as well. It's kind of like often you'll find a volume knob and a drive knob will interact together. So you turn one up, you got to turn the other one down, or it's just going to make the sound too loud. The focus knob on the Sweet Honey Overdrive, I have it to the left, and normally on a tone knob, I'm always looking for more treble. And when you turn the focus knob to the left, it gets kind of darker, and it doesn't break up as the same as it does when it's to the right, and a little bit more brighter. So it's not a normal style 3-knob overdrive because of the focus knob. I'm going to change the settings up a little bit. I'm going to turn up the drive and show you how I know a lot of other people use this pedal with the drive in a lot higher setting. So here we go. And this is heavier, but I always find that this pedal really sounds amp-like. A lot of people say that about the the Honeybee Overdrive. I say the Sweet Honeybee is very much the same. It's just a little brighter, and I kind of quite like it, and it cuts through the mix really great. So there you have it, the Sweet Honey Overdrive, hand-wired, BJF design, but this pedal is hand-built by Mad Professor. And there is circuit board versions available. I've been told there is some differences. However, their price is much more affordable. But check out Mad Professor pedals, and I highly encourage you, if you get an opportunity to play one, give it a try, because it really puts the overdrive back in your hand, much like plugging straight into an amplifier. And it's very different than a lot of the tube screamer type overdrives. And I just find if you can learn to work the knobs a little bit and find your sound, you'd be very happy with the results. Thanks for watching.